Okay, this question here wants me to evaluate the following, so let's just have a quick look at how we go about doing this. So with B, wants me to evaluate 4 times 4 squared. Okay, so all I need to think about here is I know that's 4 times 4 times 4, right, because that's what 4 squared is. So then I just need to break this down bit by bit. 4 by 4 is 16 times 4. Now I can work on this bit. So 16 times 4, right? If I have trouble doing that in my head, I can break it down. I can break it down into 10 lots of 4 plus 6 lots of 4. Okay, so basically I've broken that 16 down into 2 parts there. So I can then think of, well, that's 40 plus 4 times 6 is 24. So it gives me 64. That is my answer there. Right, so E. So with E, I want the square root of 5 squared take 3 squared. Okay, treat a square root sign as similar to kind of brackets. Everything under that square root sign needs to be done before you can find the square root of it. So what we've really got here is the square root of 5 times 5 take 3 times 3, if we want to think of it that way. Okay, and we can find that's the square root of 25 take 9. Now, if you want to, you can go straight down to this line from above. Okay, without having to show this line if you can get away with it. But if you need to, show it. Okay, so then we've got that's the square root of 25 take 9, right, is 16. And then the square root of 16 is 4. And remember, square root means what must I multiply by itself to get 16, and the answer here is 4. Okay, so with H, okay, I have the square root of 9 times the square root of 64 divided by the square root of 36. Okay, so first of all, I simplify all my square roots. Think of square roots as being similar to brackets in our BOMDAS type deal. Right? So in BOMDAS, B stands for brackets, but you can also think of it as being, in instances, it's square roots. Do anything under a square root. Okay, so we have here also square roots. Okay, is what we need to think of. So let's simplify the square root of 9. Square root of 9 is 3. Okay, what must I multiply by itself to get 9? Times the square root of 64. So the square root of 64 is 8. What must I multiply by itself to get 64? And so that's 8. And the square root of 36 is 6. What must I multiply by itself to get 36? And so that's 6. And you can see here I've kept these signs as they are previously and haven't changed them at all. So now I can work out 3 times 8, right, is 24 divided by 6. Okay, so basically that 6 stays there and that goes to there, and so then I end up with 24 divided by 6 is 4. Okay, and so that's my answer there. Okay.